flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. Going mainstream.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're back here week 2 of the NFL, and I'm here with my boy Maui.
Hey.
Yeet, he made it this week. You know,
Yeah,
he couldn't make it last week. It's all good.
Yeah,
A little better.
I
He can
should
put
be
his
able
input.
to be here every week now. I mean, until the season. So I'll have Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays off. So I'll be able to do the picks, and hopefully we'll see who comes up on top at the end.
Let's get it. So yeah, we came to an agreement too. So the winner of the season, you know, as the season ends and stuff, of how we do, we're gonna get a jersey of each other's picks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be our prize, you know, whoever gets the best. You know, I'm going to win because, you know, I got it like that.
You're only up by what, 2?
Yeah. All right, so
Yeah.
this is how we did last week. So I got 10-6. You know, I got 10-6, and then Maui got 8-8. You know, not bad. You know, it was a good
I
one.
haven't even seen your picks for this week, so I wonder, are they pretty similar? Or?
Yeah, they're pretty similar. Yeah, they're pretty
Okay.
similar. Oh, and then I want to give a shout out to Global Wars too for sending his picks in for week 2. I'm gonna put him right here, you know, when I do the editing and stuff. So, yeah, thank you, Global Wars, for sending your picks. All right, so we're gonna get it started with Thursday night football, the Bengals against the Browns. Man, I tell you, the Browns can't get a break. They just like, I don't know, bro. Their quarterback can't get it together. The wide receivers don't even want to play. It seems like it. You know, Odell wants out. You know, he wants out, even though he said no.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it sucks because you hurt for the Browns fans, man, because they've been bad forever, you know, and they finally, like, you know, they got Jarvis Landry, they got Odell Beckham, they got a good tight end in Njoku, they got Austin Hooper over the offseason. You know, and Myles Garrett, you know, and all that stuff. But I think it really comes down to their coaching. You know,
Oh, you think so?
I think it's coaching combined with Baker Mayfield. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that he came out and he did pretty good his first, you know, rookie season and first season, and he just got too cocky.
Yeah.
Started making a bunch of commercials, get his head a little bit bigger. He doesn't look like he improved at all from last season.
Yeah.
Last season he was horrible, trash. Yeah. I mean, he was. I think I saw a stat line where he did his touchdown to interception ratio was like almost as bad. He was like second behind Jameis Winston, who had the most in the NFL.
That's crazy.
You know, and it's just like they can't click. You know, I can see watching them last year too, and the year before that, they had, you know, they had a connection, Baker Mayfield and Jarvis Landry. But when they threw in Odell, then they're like, oh, I need to make sure he's happy.
Yeah.
So they're trying to force feed him the ball, and it's just not working out.
It looks
you know?
ugly. It looks ugly.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the only bright side I have for them is their run game. They can run the ball with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, but
that's it.
I don't know, man. Yeah. It's hard to have faith in the Browns, you know?
I know. And then talk about rookie quarterbacks. The Bengals, they have Joe Burrow. Man, that kid could play. I mean, he needs a little, you know, getting used to and stuff like that, but he could throw. He could run, you know. That's what the Bengals needed. But, I mean, I don't think they're going to improve that, like, intense. But they're going to be all right. The Bengals are going to be all right. Better than the Browns for sure.
They're going to do better than – I think they're going to do better than last year because they actually have faith in their quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, Andy Dalton, you know, he did good maybe 2-3 seasons ago. And then ever since, he's just – he throws the ball away. You know, he's gone, you know, of course, but – I think that, you know, watching the game last week and seeing their connection with Joe Burrow and how much faith they have in him,
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna end up getting better.
Yeah, that might be their franchise QB.
Oh,
So
for sure. I don't see him being a bust. I don't see
yeah,
him
yeah,
being.
no. Yeah, no. He came out strong. So with that being said, I have the Bengals winning 17-10.
Okay. I got the Bengals winning 20-17, and I think they're gonna put it in their kickers' hands this time.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
last week to have him redeem himself. I mean, of course they probably don't want to do that. They
Yeah.
don't want to be put in that position, but I feel like Cleveland is gonna have I've been watching so much ESPN, and they've just been talking so much trash about Cleveland that I
Oh
feel like
yeah.
they're going to come out here and try to ball.
Yeah.
So, but I think that the Bengals are going to come out on top, um, especially with Jarvis Landry being a little injured too. But I think they'll win by 3, 20 to
Oh, okay.
17.
Okay. So 20-17. All righty. Then we're gonna move on to Sunday morning. The first game I got is New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Don't really have much to say about them. Just the Steelers. The Steelers beat the Giants. I mean, they struggled a little bit, but the defense for the Steelers was pretty strong. I didn't see much for the Giants. With their QB and stuff. And man, I'm surprised. The running back.
Yeah.
He was stopped. He was like,
Saquon Barkley.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
I think average 6 yards to run.
He didn't just average; that was his total.
I mean, that was his total. Yeah, not
Yeah.
average. Total. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so he got tore up by your Steelers. I mean, dude, every time he had the ball, I felt like he was behind the line of scrimmage, fighting for each yard that he can get.
Oh.
And can't really blame him. The Steelers defense is just so good. But at the same time, their offensive line is horrible.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that guy because he's like a top 2 fantasy football pick, and he's supposed to be out there balling, but the Giants just suck so bad.
Yeah, they do. They can't.
And then the Bears aren't any easier on defense. They got Khalil Mack. They got all them guys. So that's going to be a tough game for them too. And I don't really have too much faith in Danny Dimes, in their quarterback.
Yeah.
But also on the flip side, I feel like the Bears, I'll take Daniel Jones on the Giants over the Bears' Mitchell Trubisky. Just looking at him kills me, man. Just looking at his face, I'm like, dude, this guy is just weird. Isn't he weird looking? He's a weird looking guy. Yeah, but they don't have faith in their quarterback. I mean, they got Nick Foles waiting for him to just keep messing it up. And I saw some posts about the game, on the Bears game, and he's throwing balls that are not even close to his wide receivers, and they're all open. And then their wide receiver Allen Robinson, like there was rumors that he wanted out. And rightfully so. I mean, you're top 15, top 10 wide receiver, and your quarterback can't get you a ball when you're wide open. So we'll see. Maybe they'll come out and same thing where they're getting trash talked about by these analysts, and they come out and ball.
Yes,
but I don't even know what my pick is on that. I think I texted you that, right? They texted the Bears.
Yeah, you texted me that one. So for me, I have the Bears winning 20-14, and you have the Bears winning 16-13.
Okay, so close game. I mean, a lot of these picks is kind of weird choosing.
Yeah,
and I always feel weird choosing it because they're all similar. Winning by a field goal. When I say like they're gonna win by a field goal, I mean like it's gonna be a close game.
Yeah.
But I was surprised last week. There was a lot of, I think.
Yes.
There was a lot of the same scores, right?
Yeah, and we got it like pretty much on point. Like there were some
Yeah.
games that we just missed it by like a field goal or like two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, that's crazy.
I know.
So we're
So
we're pros at this. So you guys watching, you guys gotta pick what we pick.
yeah. So I think the Bears will take that one.
Yeah, the Bears on that one. So next up, we have in Sunday morning as well. We got the LA Rams. That's crazy against the Philadelphia Eagles. So yeah, man, I don't know what's up with the Rams. They can't get it started. You know,
They won last week, didn't they?
they did, but they were struggling. I think they won.
Yeah, they won against who they win against? Yeah, they beat the Cowboys, but barely.
Oh yeah, barely. Yeah.
Yeah, remember? The pass interference helped them.
Oh
Jalen
yeah.
Ramsey. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know, man. I mean, the Rams, they were the scariest team in football 2 years ago, two seasons ago.
Yeah.
And me being a Niners fan, I hated them. They come in and just destroy us. And I haven't liked the Rams in a long time. But, you got to give it to Aaron Donald. He's a savage.
Yeah.
He's tossing Ezekiel Elliott and like 2-3 linemen in one push, I've seen videos of that from last week. Jared Goff, he gets a lot of flack, but I feel like he's a pretty decent quarterback. I would take him over Daniel Jones, Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield, all those guys, I would even take him over Jimmy G the way that he played last week. So
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we won't get all crazy, but I think the Rams are gonna win it. I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game on their end because their offense is good under Sean McVay. Mm-hmm. So I got them at 34-23 Philly, and that's at Philly. And it would be different if Philly had their crowd and all that. Because I heard, they get pretty loud and stuff. But Philly just wasn't it last week against the Washington football team. Honestly, I thought for sure they were going to come out and just whoop them. I think Dwayne Haskins is so, bad as a quarterback and they got no weapons. They got a new coach. They got no name. It's like, I thought they were going to be so bad at coming out. The only bright side is their defensive line.
That's what I thought so too. I was like, they're mentally not going to be there. They're not going to be there. A lot of things going on and stuff like that. But no, they came to play.
I know. And then with Philly, they're already having problems internally with their coach and their best tight end. With Zach Ertz. I feel like he thinks that they like their backup. Dallas Goedert more than him because he's getting force-fed the ball at, I have him on fantasy, so he sat on the bench and he got 20-something points, Yeah. And last year he was sitting on my bench too, and he got more points than Zach Ertz, I feel. So I feel Rams they're pretty squared away with everything. I think Cooper Kupp's going to have a really good game. They keep force-feeding Robert Woods. So I think they'll come up on top there. Yeah,
I got the Rams winning too, but I got them winning with a 17-10 score just because it's going to be one of those weird games, One of those weird games where there's not a lot of things going on. But, the Rams are the better team in this matchup.
I think that Aaron Donald's going to have a game. He's going to have 2-3 sacks in that game because Carson Wentz, he can't handle it.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so next up we have the Falcons against the Cowboys. Right. How we said the Cowboys, it was a close one. They had it going, but they just couldn't come on top. I didn't see actually that play where you're talking about where he got a flag.
Dude, that was the game deciding play. People think they paid off the refs and stuff like that.
Oh, really? I seen
Yeah.
memes. Did he flop?
Yeah, he flopped pretty
Oh,
good.
okay.
He
Like
looked
that, I
like
seen memes about
he
it, but
looked like James Harden at the 3-point line. Just
oh,
totally just paid actor.
Oh, yeah.
It was bad. I mean, Jalen Ramsey's always been like that. And then you put in crunch time, you're gonna, especially ball going deep like that. He felt a little push, and they called PI on I think on the Cowboys wide receiver. I think it was Michael Gallup, but I'm not sure.
But for this one, isn't this your upset of the week for you, or are you?
Yeah. So analysts and everybody think that Cowboys are gonna win.
Yeah.
I got Atlanta winning. And would I give you the score? Did I give you 24-21?
Yeah, 24-21.
Yeah. So 24-21 Atlanta. I think Atlanta has everything that on the offensive side of the ball that they need to be good. Julio Jones, of course, Calvin Ridley, two of the best wide receiver duos in the league. As long as Matt Ryan can, dish out the ball and Todd Gurley have a game, I feel like they're going to beat the Cowboys. It's just, the Cowboys have Zeke and Dak and Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. They're also a good offense, as much as I don't like the Cowboys, you can't deny that they're not. Yeah, they're stacked, man. And some people have them winning the Super Bowl.
I wouldn't go that far.
That's my upset of the week.
But
what'd you say?
I wouldn't go that far as them winning the Super Bowl,
No, I don't think so.
But I have the Cowboys winning 23-14, and my reason being is because last week they had it. They tasted the victory, and they're gonna come hungry. You know how he goes, a little hungry thing.
Yeah.
But I think he got tattooed on his stomach. Feed me.
Yeah, I can't believe that. When he showed the camera, I'm like, what is this guy doing? Showing his freaking balls or something? But
that's kind of sus to me, but it's all right. But I have the Cowboys winning because they're gonna.
Doesn't he? Dude, Zeke is good and everything, and I wish he was on my team, but I can't stand the way he looks. He looks like freaking Star Wars.
Chewbacca?
No, not Chewbacca. He looks like those little Ewoks. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, with the half shirt, with the crop top. But respect to him. I mean, I've had him in my fantasy, and he's hooked it up. So
yeah, no, he gets down, but I'm just saying he's just a little sus to me. I don't know. All right. So next up, we have the Panthers against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right, that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
they go back to back. The Bucks go back to back rivalries, huh? They go because that's all in the same division, right? So the NFC South.
Yeah, let me see.
So Tampa went. Yeah, Saints, and then now another divisional game in the Panthers. So I got the Bucks winning 24-20, but it can go either way, man. Teddy Bridgewater looked good last week against the Raiders, and they lost just because the Raiders is just Josh Jacobs is so good, and they had it in their hands too. Came down to the last minute, So I think Tom Brady's getting a lot of flack because he's Tom Brady, and he should be balling right now.
Yeah.
But give the guy a break. I mean, he's been in the same system all his career, and he's been there for 20 seasons pretty much. Yeah. It's going to take a little bit for him to adjust. You can't just one COVID off season. It's different. There's no OTAs. There's no preseason. There's nothing like that. And then you throw in some of these pieces that came in late, like Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to take them 3 to 4 games to get really the ball rolling. But I do think that they're going to come up on top because a lot of people are talking crap about Tom Brady. Yeah. And I know he sees all that stuff, and that only fuels the fire, Yeah. So exactly. I think he's going to have a good game.
Yeah, me too. I think the Buccaneers are going to win 28-14. Now you were saying Tom Brady. Oh, he scored a touchdown. I think the first one, right? He
He
rushing.
scored his first one was a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, rushing touchdown. Yeah, and how I said, he's gonna get a little getting used to, a new team, new system, new coaching. Um, man, this coach is like not brutal, but he's honest. Like he'll tell him, "Hey, I don't know what's up with Tom Brady. I don't know if you saw that. I know he was telling like he was
He
just not."
said he looked like Tom Brady in practice, but he didn't look like that out there.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean honestly, that's what Tom Brady needs. Like he
Yeah,
needs to like.
I mean, Bill
I mean,
Belichick, he would keep quiet because he hates talking to media anyways.
yeah,
But Bruce Arians, he's always been like that, even
yeah,
with the Cardinals. So it doesn't surprise me, and I'm sure, I'm sure they're on good terms. I don't think that was any
yeah.
type
It's
of
just
hit.
it's just a coach. You know
Yeah.
how but yeah, and going back to the preseason, at first I was like, nah, they don't need preseason. They could just go out and play. But man, I was worried because of injuries and stuff like that. But let me tell you, they needed the preseason.
Oh, dude.
A bunch of teams needed the preseason just to practice and people going out there. Man, there was so much week 1 injuries. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, they needed that. So yeah, Tom Brady just how you said a COVID season. They just gotta get used to it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it rolling. It's Tom
Yeah.
Brady. I
No,
mean,
and the worst part is that, like, not just because there's no preseason, but like these rookies coming in, there's no rookie camp.
yeah,
Usually they come in, they get a few, a couple, I think it's a couple of weeks for the rookies to come in first. And
yeah,
then, with OTAs and mini camp, and then the preseason, like a lot of people won't think preseason does anything, but it really gets everybody in shape,
yeah,
forces them to get in shape. And then you can kind of like get that football mentality that, we're in the season.
yeah,
I feel like every game that I watched last week, other than the Chiefs and other than the Ravens, I feel like everybody did
yeah,
pretty bad,
yeah.
or they could have done a lot better.
Yes, yeah,
Field goals were being missed that were chip shot field goals, easy throws, like stuff like that.
yeah. Just little stuff that could have get avoided if there had
Yeah,
some
and the
injury.
injuries too, bad. Everybody's getting torn ACLs and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that's crazy. So
So
yeah, both have the Bucks winning, and then so up next we have Sunday morning as well. We have the 49ers against the Jets. Man, you take this one. You take this one.
all right, so me, I'm a huge 49ers fan, but um, you know, last week when I was watching them, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like
Yeah,
the first few minutes into it, I was like, oh damn, we're back. Like we'll be back with a vengeance, like George
yeah,
Kittle said in the Super Bowl, and Raheem Mostert, he got a 70-yard touchdown like right off the bat.
yeah,
They were playing good, they had momentum, and then since I think the turning point was the blocked kick, the punt.
yeah,
They blocked the punt, and ever since that, it just went downhill from there.
yeah.
And they're feeding George Kittle, and then right before the half, for Jimmy G to throw that ball so
Exactly.
high,
Yeah,
there was no reason for that. There's no reason for that. And then him getting injured, it really killed the momentum.
yeah,
And there's no passing threat on the Niners right now, other than George Kittle. I mean, the wide receivers, you got Deebo Samuel, our wide receiver one, he's out for at least 3 weeks
yeah,
on a broken foot. Brandon Ayuk, who's the first round draft pick for them, he was injured, so he should be coming up this game. And then just the guys that are left on that roster for wide receiver, they're not hungry. They're not out there trying to get it,
yeah,
So I think that they're going to win, though, 27-17, just because the Jets looked horrible last
yeah.
week. They looked like the worst team in the NFL.
Yes,
Um,
honestly.
I mean, it's close, man. I think who played the worst was the Browns and the Jets. And that was with Le'Veon Bell, and they don't have Le'Veon Bell today, or they don't have him this week.
Yeah, this week.
So Frank Gore, the future Hall of Famer, he's going to be starting, but I just don't have trust in Adam Gase, their head coach. He sucks and he's weird.
Yeah,
like he's just an odd guy, like he's on drugs or something. But they just cannot click. They got no offensive weapons. I think Sam Darnold's just going to get absolutely destroyed. The Niners kryptonite, telling you right now, it's Lamar Jackson, it's Kyler Murray, and it's Russell Wilson. Any mobile quarterback, they always mess with our defense,
Yeah.
So I think because what happened was last year, we went to the Ravens, got destroyed, not destroyed, but we lost to them because of Lamar Jackson. The mobile quarterback, everybody's tired because you're running all over the place. But then the next week was the Packers, and Aaron Rodgers ain't going nowhere. He's a pocket passer, and we just absolutely just crushed them. So I feel the Niners D is going to eat. I feel like they're going to get at least 5 sacks that game.
Okay.
And I think they're going to come out on top 27-17 if they even score 17 on them.
Yeah, I have the Niners winning 27-10. How you said if that, they score 7 more. Yeah, just because how you said Jimmy G, man, he was throwing some passes. I was like, oh, but that Kittle pass, man, that wasn't. As soon as he threw it, I was like, no, don't go for it, Kittle. It's not worth it because I saw his
let it go out of bounds. There's no point.
Yeah. I was like, oh, and as soon as he went down, I was like, you kidding me, bro? How you gonna throw that pass to one of your best, players?
Yeah.
Get him injured.
I feel like he's just this season. I feel like Jimmy G's outlook on things is I'm gonna show them. I'm not gonna throw any interceptions, right? So
he doesn't have to do that though.
Careful, So it's okay to throw interceptions as long as you throw touchdowns. Jameis Winston with 50-something, 50-something TDs, pretty much matching it in interceptions, but he scored a lot. Jimmy G just has, looking at it last week, he looked scared. He looked like he had zero pocket awareness.
A little bit, huh? Yeah, dude, that's what I saw. A little bit, just like a little off.
I don't know if you saw that play where he drops back and he feels defensive end coming, but the offensive line guy pushes him out of the way, and Jimmy still thinks he's coming. Yeah. So he falls over and he rolls around and nobody's around him.
Yeah.
And
I seen that. I was like, what
is this guy doing? And then he throws it and he throws it out of bounds or something. I don't know. He looks scared and it's worrisome. And if he doesn't pick it up and do a good year, I feel like they're gonna go after Aaron Rodgers next year. So
I saw him a little scared too. I was just like, but yeah, Kittle should be back this week. They said he's not practicing at all, but he should be good for the game, which is good. Not let him practice, rest that knee. And we're talking about the Jets here. They're not a big threat, to be honest.
No, and that's the thing too. It's like maybe rest them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking too. Rest them. Rest them. The Jets. You guys got this. I
think we have the Dolphins next week or someone.
Yeah.
Something rest like them. That. Our next 3 weeks isn't too bad. And
rest them. Yeah.
But that would be embarrassing, and this is a must-win for us.
Yeah.
So, and they also put Richard Sherman on IR.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And dude, the
Le'Veon Bell was on IR too.
Scarce.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell, he's out.
Yeah. He's on IR too.
Well, yeah, if the Niners do not win against the Jets, that might put Jimmy G in the hot seat. If it's because of Jimmy G. Or the coaches, I don't know.
For sure.
But yeah, we both have the Niners winning.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have the Broncos against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Damn.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna start it off, because that's my team, obviously, the Steelers. But man, I was excited. I was looking forward. Big Ben is back. I was like, yeah, we got a real quarterback. We got this. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared. The first quarter, I was like, are you kidding me? he was not connecting. You could tell he was obviously he hasn't played in a long time. He was rusty, and I was just like, oh no, please don't. I was trying to avoid my phone. I know I was hoping you wouldn't call me and stuff, But yeah, but then I don't want to say, oh man, the Steelers are like the best because they're not. They should have smacked on the defense was holding the New York Giants. They should have smacked them. Like they should have. If Big Ben was to his full potential, which I don't think he is right now. He still has to get it. Yeah, they would have been a good scoring game, but they got it going. They connected with Juju. Oh man, let's talk about that rookie. Chase Claypool, number 11.
Yeah, he looked good.
He did a catch on the sideline with his toes. You know who used to do that? Antonio Brown, bro. That's his replacement.
Tony Two-Tap, or what do you call him?
Yeah, Tony Toe-Tap.
Yeah.
Mr. Big Chest.
Mr. Big Chest. Oh my God.
But yeah, man.
They look good, man. They look good. I mean, I thought their defense was top tier from last year. Big Ben, he's always been, last couple seasons he's been borderline. But like I was telling you the other day, like, he can complete those big deep, routes and make completions as long as it's, somebody that he trusts. But is James Conner's on the IR, isn't he?
No, he got active today, actually.
Oh, okay.
Thursday, yeah. They activated him. But I still don't feel comfortable with Conner. I mean, I hate to say it. He's just not. I don't know what's up with him. He's just not it. Snell, the other backup running back, man, he was rolling. He got it rolling. He was, going out there for passes. He was getting the yards. And I think Conner, well, he's on my fantasy league. He only got me 3 points.
Yeah, because he got out with injury, right?
He got out with injury, but I'm saying, like, he was getting stopped. Like, he was, like, running towards the line, the D-line. I don't know. It's kind of sus to me. I just don't see him.
He's been injured a lot. I feel like he's been getting injured a lot his whole career.
Yeah, he's like the glass of the Steelers, man.
But Snell Jr., he balled out. I think he got like over 100 yards, right?
I think so. Yeah, he did pretty good. He's like he pretty much got us the game. Like, if it wasn't for him, Juju and stuff. But the defense is what's key, right? For the Steelers, man, they got it rolling. T.J. Watt. Yeah. Oh man.
I feel like he's going to be defensive player of the year if he keeps that shit up.
Yeah, Bud Dupree too, man. He was putting pressure on. Huh?
He balled out too.
Yeah, he was putting pressure on the QB. The big guy Cam Hayward, he got an interception. I don't know why he jumped though. He jumped for the ball and it was like freaking chest high or like on his stomach. Yeah, but he got that.
Zone, right? Wasn't it in the end zone?
Yeah, it was in the end zone. Man, I was laughing because I was on Instagram and I was looking at his post. He was all posting it, and his teammates were like, "Oh, Shazier," he was like, "Why you jump and catch it with your stomach?" Like, yeah.
So I got Pittsburgh winning 20-17, but I think that they're gonna do better. I feel like they're not gonna let them score too much, especially watching Denver play.
Yeah.
Dude, I was thinking, oh man, Drew Lock, he's got so many freaking offensive weapons. It's kind of like the Cowboys, right? Yeah. You got, they had Cortland Sutton, who came out looking like DK Metcalf, just a big wide receiver that can make plays, but he's injured and he's questionable for the game. Yeah. Jerry Jeudy, who's their top rookie pick, in the first round. Dude, they're posting a bunch of things online like, oh, his route running so nice. But, dude, he dropped like 6 balls, 6 easy catchable balls. Like, I could have went out there and caught those.
Yeah.
So I don't have faith in their quarterback. I don't think much people do. He's just overrated, I think. Yeah. And I think they're going to eat him up. I think that your D line is going to just destroy them.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I have the Steelers too winning, but I have them winning 26-17 just for the same reason. The Broncos just like I don't think they're gonna be doing that good.
No,
and the Steelers are gonna be rolling. Hopefully, but things could change. All right, next up we have the Jags against the Titans. You want to start it out or?
Yeah, I got Tennessee winning 27-21. No, I usually sleep on the Jags just because they're the Jaguars. They were good one season, then all of a sudden they sucked. No Leonard Fournette, all that. But, I was watching the game and people really like their quarterback. They really like Gardner Minshew, and he can ball. I don't see them beating Tennessee, especially Tennessee taking the win last week.
Yeah.
All their game plan is feed Derrick Henry. That's all they need to do. I feel like they're gonna run it down their throats. Jacksonville's defense isn't very good. So, yeah, I think they're gonna take it this week.
Yeah, I have the Jaguars winning actually, 20-10. Just because of what I saw, the Titans, it was like a late scoring game. The Jags were scoring. They beat the Colts, and they showed they were having. But man, the Jags QB, he looks kind of funny. He's in with the long hair, the stash. He looks like the uncle from what do you call it?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, Napoleon. Yeah.
Dude, sure. Yeah. No,
I just have him winning because I think they played better last week. I mean, it might have been a weird game for the Titans, but I have them winning this game, 20-10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Next up, we have the Lions against the Packers. Man, Aaron Rodgers, bro. What more can you say?
Dude, he balled out.
Yeah, he balled out.
4 touchdowns.
They scored 43-34 last week.
Yeah.
Against the Vikings. Man, he balled out. He got like
dude, against the Vikings. I feel like the Vikings are a pretty decent team.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got Green Bay winning 27-24 again. All these 27s, it's just like
close games.
It's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
And Detroit, though, their wide receivers are banged up. Adrian Peterson's their running back, but I just don't think he's going to do much for him. Matthew Stafford kind of has a chip on his shoulder to get comeback player of the year. So I think he's going to ball out. But Green Bay, dude, you can tell they're on a burner. They're going to come out and just sling that thing.
Yeah, I got the Packers winning too, but I have them winning 35-20 just because he's going to keep it going. He balled out last week, and I mean, he's going to be a big threat this season.
MVP candidate this year? You think he's going to ball out that bad or no?
He'll be close, but no, I think Mahomes might get it.
You think so?
Yeah, again, yeah. Just because, honestly, I think they want to make Mahomes the face of the NFL.
Not Lamar Jackson?
Not Lamar Jackson, no.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know. So we'll move on to the next one. The Bills against the Dolphins.
The Bills against the Dolphins. Did I get that one?
Yeah, you did. It was covered by the
yeah.
But we'll just do that one quick because there's nothing much to say, It's like a end game, the Bills.
Yeah.
But I have the Bills winning 21-10, and you have the Bills winning 17-13.
Yeah. I just think the Bills are a better team. Dolphins, Fitzpatrick's he's so hot and cold, and he's usually pretty fucking cold. So
but Fitzpatrick, man, he's not it. He's just
he's not it.
He's not.
They'll be better once Tua gets in there, but they shouldn't rush that. He should learn. There's no reason to push him and ruin his career like Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
Let him sit let them learn, and I think the Bills will take it.
Yeah, but I don't think Fitzpatrick is gonna finish the season either. I think they're gonna
Oh,
cut
you
him.
don't think so? You think
No,
they'll
I
go
don't think
half?
so. Yeah, bro, he was throwing interceptions left and right, and the
Yeah.
ball was
He's like Philip Rivers in a way that he throws and just
yeah,
doesn't think, you know?
yeah.
I don't know.
He's just like, let me throw it. Nope. Okay. All right. Next up, we have the Vikings and the Colts.
All right. I have the Vikings winning 34-20.
Yeah.
I think they're going to come out heated. I think Kirk Cousins is going to ball out this game.
Yeah.
But Indy's also got a good defensive line. They got a good linebackers and good cornerbacks. So, but I think Minnesota's offense is just too much for them to handle. And I just don't like Phillip Rivers. I didn't like him in San Diego.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they did a good job with replacing Jacoby Brissett with him. I think they replaced him for somebody that was worse.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have the where are we at? We're the Bills, right?
No, Minnesota and Indy.
Oh, my bad. Moved over here. We got Minnesota. I got the Vikings winning 27-14 just because of the Colts. You know, they lost last week. The Vikings was a close game with the Packers. They're gonna come. They would come ready. Like I have a feeling if they weren't playing the Packers, they would have won the other team. You know, they were playing that good, so they were connecting. They got it going. So I think they're gonna be the Colts. They're just a better team in this matchup.
Yeah.
All right, next up, this is in the afternoon games for Sunday. We have the Washington football team. I guess the Cardinals. Man, that's crazy, bro. The Washington football, Washington no-name team. The no-name team.
I wonder what their mascot's gonna be.
Honestly, a question mark. A question.
A what?
A question mark.
Yeah. I think there'll be a football with some legs.
I know, honestly.
Dude, I think Washington played decent last week, but Arizona, man, I feel like they're a sleeper team. People are sleeping on them. For them to come in, I knew last week that they were going to give us a hard time. I didn't think we were going to lose, but every time we versed the Cardinals, they're an issue. And now even more so with Kyler Murray, I feel like he could be an MVP candidate. You know, he dusted us, and we're one of the top, you know, defenses. So I have Arizona winning 28-21, but I think they're going to ball out, and it's a no-brainer for me that I'll choose Arizona.
Yeah, me too. I have Arizona winning 20-10, just because how you said, you know, they just surprised me last week, beating the Niners and stuff.
Well, DeAndre Hopkins with a career high, freaking 18 catches or 14 catches, I forget which one. But, dude, he balled out.
Yeah, they balled out. So they're just a better team for this matchup, at least.
Yeah.
Next up, in another Sunday afternoon game, we have the Ravens against the Texans. Well, I'm just going to go say the Ravens are going to win it 20-14. It's Lamar Jackson, you know.
Yeah.
He's over there balling, mobile quarterback. They have it going there. They smacked the Browns. There's like a no matchup. That was their preseason game right there. They warmed up.
Dude, absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah, they destroyed it. I was like, oh, that's sad. Yeah, so
they're going to be contending for the Super Bowl, I feel.
Yeah.
Always, I mean, with Lamar Jackson like last year, you know, fighting for that title is going to be for the AFC. It's going to be, I feel, the three is the Ravens, the Chiefs, and the Steelers. They're going to have to, you know, fight each other in the playoffs. But Lamar Jackson's so lethal. Their offense is scary. Their defense is You know, they're better now that they got a couple of people on the offseason to help with the D-line. But I think the biggest thing is the coaching and their trust in Lamar Jackson. I have them winning 34-28. And I feel for the Texans, man. Like, they lose their best wide receiver.
Yeah.
I don't feel for the Texans. I feel for Deshaun Watson because, he's a good quarterback and you wish the best for him. And he has talent, but his talent's getting wasted on that team.
Yes. Exactly.
I think that their coach is an idiot for letting D-Hop go.
Oh, yeah.
But, I think they'll score a little bit points because they have a pretty good offense. So I see them putting up 28 against them, but Baltimore winning.
Yeah, Baltimore winning, definitely. So next up, we have the Chiefs against the Chargers in the new stadium for the Chargers. They're playing in the new stadium they built in LA and stuff. I have the Chiefs. It's Patrick Mahomes winning 28-10. And man, did you see the rookie running back Edwards?
Edwards,
Alert,
dude,
man.
he's a stud, man. He's a stud. He looked like the way that he was running, catching the ball. Dude, he kind of reminded me of Ezekiel Elliott.
Right?
No way.
Yeah.
He's not like as shifty as Christian McCaffrey, but I feel like he's got that vibe where I wish I should have picked him in fantasy football because he catches those things, and then their O-line is so good protecting that they can also, produce on the run. So, dude, he's going to have a good year. I think he's going to go over 1,000 yards rushing and pretty damn close for receiving too, because that was his niche in high school with Joe Burrow or at college with Joe Burrow. I have them winning 34-17. I think it's going to be a shootout. I don't even know if the Chargers are going to get 17. They played so bad last week with Tyrod Taylor. I mean, he had one of the worst stats as a quarterback last week. I don't think he even threw a touchdown. So
I don't think so,
Yeah.
I'm just giving them 10 points just because I feel they're going to be a little hyped in their new stadium and stuff like that, and they're going to get close. But, I mean, the Chiefs are just a better team. They have full deck. But, that running back, man, he played like a vet. He was no rookie. He was confident and,
Well, it's messed up that they got him, dude, because now, they were already really good. Now they're better. And I just hate the Chiefs so much, man. I really hate what they did to us in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'll forever hate them, but you got to respect them. And that's the big thing is like, I hate them so much, but it's like the Yankees. And, when I was a big Red Sox fan living out in New England, you hate the Yankees to the grave, but you got to respect them because they're good, and you can't deny that. You can't say the Chiefs aren't good. They're fucking good.
Yeah, they're good,
So.
All right, next up in the Sunday afternoon.
Sunday night game, huh?
Yeah, Sunday night game. We have the Patriots against the Seahawks. Sorry. I have the Seahawks winning 35-28.
Yeah.
Just because, man, the Patriots, Cam Newton, I mean, honestly, I thought he was going to be struggling, but he's ready, man. He's hyped. He has a new team. Maybe that's what he needed. But in this matchup, I just think there's no chance.
Yeah.
Seahawks are going to win. It's still Cam Newton, even with a new team. But.
So, for me, I got Seattle winning 21-17. Think it's going to be a close game. I feel Seattle is really good with comebacks. They'll be down or it'll be a close game, and Russell Wilson will pull it for them. But I don't know. We could be wrong on this one because of Bill Belichick and the Patriots. It's just the Patriots, like, you think of Tom Brady and stuff, but really Tom Brady was one piece to that franchise.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously they still won last week. So we'll see. But I have Seattle winning.
Yeah, I see Cam as a threat too because of the coaching. The coaching has to do a lot. Belichick is something else, but he's a good coach.
Well,
Obviously,
that's the thing is like, it's hard for opposing teams to get ready for the Patriots now because you
he's
want to
mobile
look at
now.
footage. You want to look at footage for what did you say?
He's mobile. Cam is mobile.
Yeah.
He'll run.
So that's the thing. It's like the Patriots. If I was an opposing team and I'm going to go play the Patriots, it's hard to distinguish what their game plan is going to be because they've never last season, no, ever since Tom Brady, even before that with Drew Bledsoe and stuff, they've never had a mobile quarterback like Cam Newton. And look at him last week, he scored 2 touchdowns because they're just not expecting it. So the only way a team can kind of understand how they're going to play is by looking at last week and looking at old Panther footage of Cam Newton.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But it's just a team to watch out for, the Patriots, just because.
I think they're sleeping. People still sleeping on them.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Up next for the Monday night game, we have Saints against Las Vegas Raiders in their new stadium in Vegas. This is the upset of the week for me. I might be crazy, and I might be riding this Vegas train a little too hard, but I have the Raiders winning 28-24 in a close, intense game. Like, I think the Raiders are going to be hyped. Their new stadium, and they're just going to come playing. I mean, last week was kind of like, for me, watching Derek Carr. I mean, Derek Carr needs some work to be done. He's not like the best, but with everything coming in their new stadium, a lot of eyes on them. It's Monday night. I think they're gonna pull it through in a close game.
All right, the Raiders. I don't think they're gonna pull it off. I don't. I mean, not just because I'm a Niners fan and I hate the Raiders. I have a lot of respect for their running back. I love his story. I think he's a stud, but I don't like Derek Carr. Derek Carr proved that, he's scared. And I was watching last week, and more often than not, they're check down plays. He's looking, Derek Carr's looking, and then he gets scared and he throws it down to the wide receiver right past, the 5-yard mark. It's a lot of checkdowns, and it's boom, 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 like down the road. But dude, they're not gonna have time to do all that shit when the Saints are putting up touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. They're just so good. I have the Saints beating them 34-30. It's gonna be a close game, but the Saints are in win now mode. The Raiders are still figuring it all out. They're still getting used to coaching and their rookie wide receiver and stuff like that. I think it'll be close, but I think the Saints are going to beat them. I mean, they're one of the best teams in the NFL. So
yeah, I know a bunch of people are going to be like, "You're crazy picking the Raiders over the," but that's my upset of the week.
It could go either way, honestly. It could go either way just because the Raiders they're looking promising. So
yeah, if Derek Carr gets it going, their defense gets it going, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like they're winning 28-24, and you got them 34 losing 34-30, right?
I feel like the Raiders, the home advantage would make more sense with fans. True. I don't know if they're letting fans in over there in Vegas right now, but
I'm not sure.
I think that if it was a regular season game and it's the first football game in that stadium, and that place looks like Darth Vader's freaking home, all black, everything. Yeah. I think that'd be different, but since it's automated, voice recordings, I don't think it'll make it.
Yeah. Oh, that I know. Honestly, that tripped me out a little bit. I was like, wait, I thought there was no fans. How do you do that?
Yeah, so I think it's good for the fans watching it.
Yeah.
But of course, like on the field, it's different, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I've heard testimonies from all coaches, players, media, that it's just different playing. And, like, they're like, hey, Bill Belichick, what is it like to not have fans? You know, playing.
What's it compared to?
Yeah, what's it compared to?
He's all practice. He's all practice. I was like, dude, best answer ever. Honestly, like, all serious too. He's all practice.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. That's all of it, huh?
Yeah, that's all of it. That's our picks for the week. Week 2 should be a good one. I mean, hopefully.
We only have, 2-3 different picks? So this will be make or break it, huh?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I'll double check, but yeah, I think we have.
I think we only have 2 or 3 different picks.
Yeah.
So I need to go 16-0 this week.
I'm gonna have the advantage because of last week. You know? Let's go. But yeah, so this is our week 2 picks. Guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, MAUI, for coming in this week.
Absolutely.
Getting it done. Man, your input is very much needed. This is gonna be a good video because a lot of information. All
right, man. Hopefully it wasn't too long. And
that's good.
Stay tuned all week. See who gets a nice little New Jersey.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys.
I think it's me, though. I think it's going to be me. I'm XL. Large. XL. We'll see, but I'm thinking, let's see who I want. I'm going to have to figure out who I want.
I need to add Bud Dupree to my collection right here,
Oh, Bud Dupree? Okay. Dupree, that should be at the Goodwill.
That's where you're going to get Jimmy G's. After the season's watch.
Hey, you talk bad about him, bud.
Oh.
All right, brother.
Thank you guys for watching. Later.
All right, peace.
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah.